So welcome everyone to the Pro Wrestling Spotlight presents Tru Heel Heat 61. We welcome you. We are back in Tru Heel's studios, and this is our Royal Rumble 2020 preview edition. We're going to be talking.
A card for them?
Yes, we do. We're going to be talking about New Japan New Beginning USA Tour, NWA Hard Times, WWE Worlds Collide, and the Royal Rumble all this weekend. It is me, your Tru Heel Phenom SP3. Back once again to my left with the lovely bottle girl of the Tru Heels, the princess of the Tru Heels herself, Miss Krssi Love.
Oh, thank you, baby Seth. Oh. Okay.
And to my far left, we got the resident Tru Heel alcoholic himself.
The phone. I'm trying. Okay, so our producer has been gone for. Welcome back, baby Seth. He's been gone for like a month and a half. He doesn't know any parts of the world, so I'm trying to tell this moron to get a piece out of the freaking shot.
The frame.
And there's another recording device that is literally in front. It's like smack in the middle of the picture, and I'm like, move it out the way. He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, what are you talking about?
Hey, buddy, next time use a phone. You can text me that information. You can be a little more coy. Is that something you're familiar with?
He comes back from Japan with balls.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, so he loses his brain, but he comes back with balls. So it's like whichever one he prefers. I guess I guess you like the balls, huh?
I'm still jet lagged.
You finally get to Japan and lose your virginity, and now you want to come back here and you want to start testing us.
They love me a long time over there.
Welcome back, you dumb bitch. Welcome back, you piece of shit.
But yeah, you missed your cue. Resident Tru Heel alcoholic.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, that shit is never off cue. I'm just saying. But this dickhead over here.
I'm loving this little
you know what I mean?
I think he hit his cue.
I got an ice bucket.
But this idiot over here just doesn't know when to just like move shit out the way. And he's looking at the fucking show in this big ass recording camera, and he doesn't see it's covering half the fucking screen.
I didn't know what you were talking about at first, neither. So
It's
like me
in the shot.
So in his defense,
and mind you, so this is our view.
I knew exactly what he meant.
This is our view.
right?
His shit is like 13 inches. He's looking at it through a fucking TV.
It's black on black. What the hell?
Don't start this shit. Don't start this shit.
I'm not Jamie
Don't
Tanner.
start this shit. Don't start this shit. Don't start this shit. Don't be trying to play victim.
I ain't Tessa or Jamie. It's cool.
Oh my God! What?
What a start to the show!
Jeez.
So we gotta start off every Tru Heel Heat how we started off with our Tru Heels roll call. It's when we shout out a couple of people contributing to our YouTube channel, to the Pro Wrestling Spotlight, to the Tru Heels group page or Tru Heel Heat page. Our top 3 conversation starters, the Tru Heel Trinity. Coming in at number 3, the True Face himself, Steve Salvage. Coming in at number 2, Beyond 3 Counts, NK. And coming in at number 1, the Negro Buck himself, Nick Jackson.
Goodness gracious, his dominance is ridiculous.
His dominance is returned. Well, he wasn't number 1 last on 59, he's come back.
He missed a free. Well, yo, you ain't got no fucking syrup.
My drink right
Ain't
here.
no scissor. What the
Scissor. Sipping on some scissor.
What county you just? This is why you looking all executive and shit. You like what you went to Orange County or something?
Wow.
Guess so. I don't know.
I mean,
She just asked for scissor point. Like what?
Because it's a cup,
No, I don't know.
Sip, enjoy. Like, come on, I'm trying
Oh
to get.
Lord, you guys are really trying to get one on me today.
I'm trying to get one over on you.
Like,
Get one over on you.
You're trying to slip me a fucking Mickey or something like that, yo.
A
I
couple
wouldn't
of
have to slip you a Mickey at all. So.
Nah, damn sure. I hope not.
A couple of the Tru Heels we gotta holler at Zachary Allen,
really wouldn't, though.
Brandon Kahn, Joe Bellini, Greg Lamont Brown, and Colin Andrew. Our YouTube subscribers, we gotta highlight Kwame Shakir, who's been commenting on all our stuff. I've been having good conversations with him on our IG page.
I love how the heels
Kid, the Crazy, and Messi. So we gotta shout out.
Is that new subscribers?
The Messi is our newest subscriber. Yes.
What the fuck is going on with y'all, yo? Why are y'all trying to come up with names for this kid, man?
Come up with names for who?
Yo, everybody is like trying to come together, trying to have a kumbaya session for a new name for Baby Seth.
Well, why? Easy. He is our baby sis. He is our producer. Let's hear from the Spotlight and the Tru Heels. What names have they come up with?
Man, The Negro Buck says, man, Seth doesn't have as good of a ring to it, though. So I suggested Teenage Seth. Steve Salvage suggested Tween Seth.
Tween, wow.
And Negro Buck suggested Adolescent Seth.
Adolescent Seth. I like that. I actually like that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I would say so. Special announcements that we gotta go to. New show reviews is coming this week. I know I promised it on 59, but it's definitely coming this week. Jay News, who appeared on Tru Heel Heat early last year, he's gonna do a review of New Japan Pro Wrestling New Year's Dash. I guess Baby Seth can give him his live notes from that show. And our resident Tru Heel alcoholic has a special announcement concerning our YouTube channel.
About goddamn time, shit. Listen, man, I had to get over the Hangman of listen, my Titans suffered defeat. So I had to,
You guys had a great run.
We had a great season, but, it still hurts.
With you guys,
it still hurts, but... I had a strong focus on the season and the playoffs and trying to make stuff happen. Now that we've joined the couch and we've joined everybody else, so now it's ready to get back to you guys. It's ready to get back to you, motherfuckers. So next week I'm going to be filming. I don't know how this whole production shit works and everything. So sometime by next week, Off the Rails with Top Guy JJ will be debuting on the Tru Heel Heat YouTube channel. Woo-hoo! So. Just giving y'all a heads up on that. And I mean, come on, how fitting is it? It's Off the Rails. So, it's definitely, listen, they cover the whole spectrum of wrestling. Yeah. So what's left for me to do is talk shit to the general public. So this is right up my alley.
See, yeah, I think
just keep your volume on low because you'll hear them just fine.
Oh. Yeah, you definitely want to have that, make sure your ears is protected. Because I'm by myself. It's no controller.
No filter.
No, there's never a filter anyway, but, it's just definitely off all the way.
But yes, Off the Rails with Top Guy JJ coming to our Tru Heel Heat YouTube channel. So, we got to get into our top news. Of course, we're going to start off with Krssy's favorite subject. She had a lot to say about this subject on Tru Heel Heat 60, live from Love Story with Jenna Bebe. We got to shout out her from the Mixed Tag Show.
On her way to Royal Rumble.
Yes. I hope she has a good time.
Travel, boo. I'm sure you're going to have a great time. So.
There you go. So we got to talk about the Tessa Blanchard controversy.
We still talking about this?
Yes, because there is more information for us to discuss. So, days before Impact Hard to Kill, Tessa Blanchard put out a tweet basically decrying how women in wrestling should support each other, which led to many female wrestlers such as NWA Women's Champion Allison Kay, NXT's Chelsea Green, among others, to call her out on her past transgressions as far as attitude problems in the locker room.
Salute to the Tru Heels.
First trick of 2020.
Yeah. There you go.
Together.
Welcome back to whatever they decide to call you on the page, because they're coming up with a whole bunch of shit for you.
They always do.
So
Allison Kay in particular mentioned how Tessa once spit at and called a black female wrestler the N-word. It was later revealed that the wrestler in question was the Black Rose, aka La Rosa Negra, who confirmed the story, saying it took place in Japan with Stardom in 2017. Other female wrestlers such as Rebel, Renee Michelle, the wife of Drake Maverick, AEW Shana, as well as Big Swole, validated the story. Swole said that she had spoken to both La Rosa Negra and Tessa about resolving the issue. La Rosa Negra later in the week confirmed that the issue between herself and Tessa had been resolved a few months back. Tessa would then go on to win the Impact World title at Impact Hard to Kill, becoming the first woman to win a world title for a major promotion. She then released a tweet with a statement where she once again denied the racist allegations against her. It was later revealed as retaliation for Allison Kay coming out and revealing this story about Tessa. Tessa was actively trying to dig up dirt on Allison Kay for her part in bringing up Tessa's past. It was also revealed by Fightful.com that Tessa had similar issues.
You're giving this a lot, man.
She had similar issues backstage in WOW, Women of Wrestling, where she ridiculed a trainer and made them cry in front of the entire roster and the training staff. Also, as season 2 started, Tessa was made a trainer for a while, and longtime members of the roster saw their pushes held back by Tessa as she got more and more power within the promotion. So, what are your guys' thoughts on all of the Tessa Blanchard controversy as far as everything we do know?
I'm just gonna tell you how I tell the kids at school. Ain't everybody not gonna tell the same lie. We ain't all lying. I'm gonna tell you the same lie he gonna tell you. No. So everyone is not lying against you, friend. Let's go lie against her. Let's all gang up on Tessa. Poor Tessa. No, the lies are probably all true, sis. You probably did that. And you probably, used the ER, emphasized it on those words. So, you did it. Just say sorry. Just don't do it no more. That's all you gotta do. I mean, we probably won't all forgive you, but, that's all I got to say.
How about you, JJ?
I mean, that is, in a nutshell, I completely agree with Krssi. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, you gotta hold accountability to your shit. Like, and I get that you're probably trying to take that white fence line and basically say that wasn't something that you've done. That's not a part of your vocabulary. You try to go the white horse route. And it's going to be believable-ish. Ish, which means it's not really all the way true. Sometimes the best thing you need to do is just take accountability for your actions, apologize publicly, and then you will start to earn the forgiveness of the people that you have insulted, the fact that you've insulted a whole community, and now you're lying to us. That's the part where it's like you're not like, I mean, does boo-boo, is boo-boo written up here, is boo-boo written up there, or is jackass written up there? No, it's not. It's clearly not. So that wherever it is, the story might be, overindulged. They might have dragged it a little too much. But there's definitely a spot of truth in this story that is going on. And it's, we're all talking out the wind here, but for real, something happened. Just own up to it. You got to own up to it. No matter how big you are now the Impact World Heavyweight Champion, which is fantastic, which would make it a better platform for you to just own up to your shit and apologize for it. And then we can finally start this moving on. Because that shit just got like a half a page on here as far as dialogue. Like, Jesus Christ.
Gotta tell the whole story.
I mean, and I appreciate that. But it's one of those things is that, if all of these people are saying the same thing and now more people will start to come up with it, it's going to be one of those things. It's like, all right, just now, what's your side? You deflecting it is not going to be the good thing, because you didn't even, with your little soliloquy that you wrote on there, you wrote this little soliloquy, and it was a copy-paste paragraph on a white piece of basically a meme page, and shit meant nothing. It didn't come from you. It looked like a copy-paste page that you just sent your little statement on. Mm-hmm. You didn't even address the topic at hand. You didn't even address it.
She didn't say sorry.
Like, you straight Donald Trump it. Like, you didn't even fucking address it. That's
a great one.
You just went around the whole shit. And you just took your own stance. Like, no, that shit doesn't work for us. Like, we need the truth. Like, sometimes the truth hurts, but sometimes the truth helps us heal. Mm-hmm. Now you're lying to us. Now you're insulting us. Mm-hmm. Now it's going to be, fuck you. I'm never supporting you again. Go kill yourself. Mm-hmm. I won't be mad. I'll probably piss on your burning flame.
So how does Tessa rebound from this now that she has come out and denied the racial allegations?
Now she got to stick to her guns.
Mm-hmm. She gonna keep saying.
Now she got to keep lying.
Yep.
Now she got to die with it now, because now you put out a statement. You had this whole empower each other. Now you got to stick to your lie. You got to stick to it now, because the minute you change up, we're never gonna believe you again. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's a rough position to be in. I mean, more than anything,
it's sad.
I just feel like it's very sad that she's like going actively trying to dig up dirt on
other people
when she could have like really put this behind her if she took accountability with the fact that she has attitude issues that we've been knew about. Like, if we're not even talking about this story about her calling La Rosa Negra the N-word, if we're not even talking about that, everyone in the professional wrestling world, if you know a little bit about the behind the scenes things, if you know a little bit about Tessa's history before she came to Impact, we all know the reason why she's not in WWE right now is because of her past attitude issues. So she needed to take accountability for her past and the fact that she has had attitude problems that are well documented. She should have took accountability for that and say that she is a changed person. Even if she didn't want to basically admit to the whole N-word type of thing, she should have took accountability with the fact that she had well-known, well-documented attitude issues behind the scenes.
Yo, at least fucking own up to spitting in the girl's face.
Yeah, that.
I mean, shit, that's like, yo, to me, as women, that's probably more insulting than being called that. Like, yo, that is the most foulest thing you can do as a human is spit in another person's face. Like, I'd rather you flip me off, or I'd rather you curse me out, but I'm telling you, spit in my face, I'm blacking out. I will not be held, I will have to be held responsible for my actions because I'm a grown-ass man. But in that moment, ain't nobody stopping me from the actions that's about to occur from me to you if you spit in my face. Like, call me something I can get restraint and I could probably control myself, but you spit in my face, it's a blackout. Yeah. At least apologize for that. That makes you an asshole already.
Yeah. Makes sense. So how do you think Impact should handle Tessa's title run? Me, myself, I personally think that Impact was in a
bubble.
Yeah, lose-lose type of situation. They made the decision to put the title on Tessa, which was going to bring bad publicity to them. But they were also in a position where their whole story was coming up to this. Yeah. It was coming up to blow off and Tessa finally win the title and to end their story. So I feel that Impact made the right decision in putting the title on her. Because honestly, even with bad publicity, it's publicity.
You gotta
you're in the news. Impact is being talked about.
You gotta stick to your gun. You gotta stick to your story. This is the story that has been culminating for half a year. It's been going on ever since, what was it, Bound for Glory? Was it Bound for Glory?
I think it was, Slammiversary.
When they had their first match and then she came. So this has been building for a while. So it's like TNA has had a hot 2019. So they've had a really good resurgent year. And this culminated their 2019. This pay-per-view culminated 2019 story. So to just change it up, it's kind of that 2016 TNA-ish shit. So it's like you're kind of ducking away from what has now been a good story for you guys, but now you got this one that just completely fucked up. Now a title reign shouldn't be long, but at least they had to finish the story off.
Yeah.
They had to finish the story off, which I completely agree with the decision of putting the title on her.
So how do you think they should respond now as far as making the title reign? You said you think it's going to be a long title reign?
No, I don't think it will be a long title reign.
No? So why not?
Give it to her for maybe 2-3 months. She's had it, we've done it, she's the first. Let's go on to the next move. They're probably trying to game plan and see what their next move is going to be anyway. So, like I said, this was already planned all the way in advance. They already probably knew that they was going to build up to this and lead up to having her be the champion. Okay, now we've done that. Now what we're going to do? Is she find another guy? Is she going to fight a girl? What's going to happen now? How does the championship work? Does she just face guys only?
Well, speaking of that, we had to also talk about Booker T. Booker T came out on his podcast, Hall of Fame podcast, and basically came out and basically belittled Impact for their decision in putting the title on Tessa Blanchard. He said that it causes a whole big problem within the promotion now that a woman is the champion, because it then goes to the next woman that beat her. Now they have to go into the men's division.
Right.
If a man beats her, is he really getting the heat for it? Is he really accomplishing anything by beating Tessa for the title? Because he's beating up a woman. So it's a whole trickle down effect. It's a whole domino effect with Tessa being the champion now. Right. What do you think about those comments?
Yeah,
it can be.
Yeah.
Because it's okay, if he hits a woman, is it abuse? Is it not? I mean, we're entertaining people, but it's is it the domestic violence type deal? I don't know how to even categorize this whole spiel. This is great that she's the first girl to do it, but now it's what realm or how are we now going to do that? I don't know. I don't watch Impact like that, so I'm not sure how they're gonna spin this thing around. And it's probably gonna be as cheesy as the damn pay-per-view was, but okay. Because I was they had Rob Van Dam. I mean, damn. That was sad. The girl he had with her. This is a bad segue, but damn, She just looked like she was just straight, like, he took her straight from the doctor's office, yo.
Is that your first time seeing her?
That was my first time.
First time seeing Katie Ford.
Reaction.
Yeah, oh my God.
Wow.
Oh
And then,
my
like,
God.
he looked higher than high. Like, he looked like he took mad pills and he just drunk off shit. And he was like, I gotta just go out there and just do this.
Yeah.
Like, is he that
Jesus.
strapped for cash?
He's a weed man. He's a weed man.
He's a weed
Okay,
man. He's
well
been
then-
spending his money on weed for
Hey,
years.
hey, do your thing, friend. I condone that. However, I really feel like you have no friends. And your friends are letting you just do whatever. You got a lot of yes men's with you. 'Cause
Well, he
that
just got
shit-
no men with him.
You know what, you're right. Then the other girl was with him too. Now, she didn't look
He's
that
got two
bad.
hot girls with him.
He's got
Yeah,
girls,
He's got
man.
two hot
The
girls.
other girl wasn't, she looked better than that one.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
was
she
like,
looked less fake. Yeah.
I was like, damn, like, who is this girl? Like, what is he doing? Like, he looked bad. Then who else came out too? It was,
Ken Shamrock.
wow. Whoa.
Well, let's hear
Wow.
what JJ's got to say about
Damn.
Booker T's comments as far as Tessa winning the title.
So I think rarely, like how Booker T is, I'm going to probably attempt to take a stand on a spot here. I see what he's saying, and
Right.
I think I agree with it. Because now you're creating this gray area now you're eliminating division.
Yeah.
And this is something that Becky Lynch even said on backstage, WWE backstage, and saying just eliminating divisions. But now you're almost now advocating men versus women violence. And it's like you're doing it a little. So I get the one-off. Sometimes the one-off is kind of cool. Like, you get to see an event. But now everybody isn't built like Tessa Blanchard. Everybody isn't built like Charlotte Flair. Everybody
Right.
isn't built like these special ladies. So now
Like
to
the
say
girl,
we're going
the champion from, sorry to cut you off. What's the girl champion from Impact?
Talia Valkyrie.
That's
She's another one that
that's
wrestles
that's
better.
what's
Yeah,
the name, wife.
John
right?
Morrison.
Yeah.
That's John Morrison's wife. Now she looks
She's
great,
another one.
but
Yeah.
she's built like, but she's
Yeah,
not built like your average
so
girl.
there's a special
And she's
breed
tall.
of there's a special breed of these ladies. Like I'm not
It's a handful of them.
believing Rio in any match versus men.
Right.
I'm not believing Sasha Banks in any match
Kyrie
versus. I'm not
Sane.
like
Kyrie
I'm
Sane,
not
right, like
believe
little
like
petite
there's
girl.
certain things. It's like now he can't strike her because now this can actually become a real epidemic of injuries. Because you're now trying to promote this equality. It's like, all right, women is killing it, yo. Women is killing the game with wrestling. They're doing better than they have ever done.
Yeah.
So why keep trying to prove points with trying to keep making them break barriers? This one doesn't need to be broken.
Mm-mm.
There's divisions for a reason. Like, leave the divisions alone. Like, let Tessa run the women's division down the fucking drain. Like, let her run it.
This is what our people have been
it's too-
striving for the longest, for us to have a platform, for us to do these things, and now you want to take the platform away.
No. Now you want to blend them in.
Yeah,
so it's like they
nah.
have their stage. This is their stage. They main event to the whole show. It was just ladies. So now you want to mix ladies and men.
And we'll
Like-
talk about that more because
like,
NXT made a very
it's-
interesting
Yes,
decision
I
today.
saw that too.
Let's hear from the
almost-
spotlight in the Tru Heels real
Yeah,
quick.
it's a little much. I just think that they're pushing the revolution a little too far. Like, just at the end
No,
of the day,
keep the revolution. Just
no,
don't keep
I'm
it
talking
into,
about with that part. Just
Oh,
with
okay,
the
okay.
mixing them
Mixing
us
the two,
fighting the
yeah.
guys. Like, why? Like, they're making their own history without us. Why do they need to include us?
Exactly.
Like that's the whole thing that's baffling me.
I think that you could deal with it in a certain way. You don't need to have Rihos, but you do have your Taya Valkyries and your Jordan Grace.
But now,
These are
You
like
could
your
do it-
Chinas of the division.
Yes,
the
but
China used
now-
to fight guys.
There's
but
a way to
there's
do it.
so
difference.
how do you now tell Sasha Banks that she can't fight men? How do you now tell Riho that she can't fight men without
How do you tell Rey Mysterio that he can't fight Kevin Nash?
which he's already done?
All right then.
But Rey
So-
Mysterio-
But that wasn't.
But that-
He's right. That wasn't done in the time before that. Like in the early
Like
80s.
what you were just saying about
They had
keeping the
different,
divisions
yeah.
reminded
They
me
had
of
the
20, 30
cruiserweights,
years
they had-
ago.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Right,
right.
but
They
I
do that in
mean-
boxing too.
Yeah,
Yes, you're
yeah.
absolutely right. You have to be in a
But
certain weight
let's
class
hear
to
from
do
the
yeah.
spotlight in the Tru Heels.
So backtracking a bit about Tessa, the Negro Buck quoted Ricochet when he said that she's just not a good person when he commented about his ex. And he
Oh,
also
he went with her?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
so
yeah.
so
they
disappointing.
had a nasty breakup apparently.
They had a very nasty breakup, and that was part of the reason.
and
why
everyone
Tessa
just
wasn't out
agrees
for the
that she
tournament.
should just own up to her own shit.
Any new people commenting?
Drunk guy is on the horn.
Hey,
Poppin'
hey.
gang. RVD, Negro Buck says RVD got Impact banned from Twitch because of Katie
We'll
Forbes.
talk about that. Come on, let's hear. Do we have any comments from new?
Hey man, going
viewers?
down the list. Steve Salvage says, could you imagine a dude clotheslining Rio?
No.
I mean, just a cap.
I thought I saw that on the Washington D.C. the debut show. Oh my
Yeah,
God, that
I mean-
was Nyla Rose. My
Yeah,
bad.
I mean,
Go ahead.
oh wow.
Come
My
in.
bad.
I mean, just to cap it, I mean, I love where the women are going. They're doing the damn thing. They're taking, they raising the platform so high that the bar is really, really high for women's divisions, which is making all these companies step it up.
Yes.
Just know the limit. Like now, you got Tessa Blanchard as the heavyweight champion of the entire company.
So yeah,
So now, what if Brian Cage wants to fight her?
she gonna have to.
Well,
fight him.
she beat Brian Cage to get the title shot.
Is that?
We'll move on.
But you know what I mean? Like, come on.
AEW, All Elite Wrestling,
Wait,
has
I mean-
been renewed on TNT for 4
Krssi.
more years. It was announced last week that
I didn't know
AEW Dynamite has been renewed with TNT for 4 more years until the end of 2013.
That is big.
I mean,
They've only-
2023.
and they've only been on the air for how long?
For 3 months.
Look at that.
It with an
No,
option.
it's not the 6.
No, it's been 3 months since
Yeah.
October.
Yeah.
With an option for 2024 for an increased yearly rate. The new deal is for $175 million, which works out to $45 million a year. This
Damn.
deal makes AEW profitable for the first time, which is history that any wrestling promotion in a year has become profitable. WCW, in comparison, where it's created around 1990, 1991, they didn't become profitable until 1997.
Damn,
just to
when
compare.
When it was in the wars.
When the NWO was created.
Damn.
And the new deal comes with an additional hour on TNT or a Turner Broadcasting Network. Which means that, which has been said by Ryan O'Reilly of Turner Media, that AEW Dark will now be on Turner, whether that's TNT, TBS, or one of their other stations. So, what is your thoughts on the new deal for AEW and what type of impact this has on the rest of the wrestling world as far as AEW?
Very big for a baby company that just literally started, and they've only been on television for 3 months, like you said. I thought it was longer, but whatever.
They've been around for a year. They've been on TNT
Yeah, they've done
since
like
October
several
2nd.
pay-per-views, but they've been on actual television since October, which is pretty damn big. Like, that's a huge deal. I guess their numbers are really carrying them where it was like, you know what? We've got something. Let's keep it going. So, hey. And for the fact that they're going to add another hour to the show, like, oh no, that's going to be long like Raw. Like,
No, it's a separate show.
It's gonna be all separate
AEW
show?
Dark that has been on YouTube is
Right.
now coming to TV.
No, it's an extra hour of content.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm about to say, isn't it? Is still the same?
It's still going to be 2 hours of Dynamite on Wednesdays. They're
Right.
just going to find another day for AEW Dark.
Got it. Okay, so they're just gonna air that third hour, which they filmed probably there, and they just go. Okay.
Yeah.
They're basically going from YouTube to broadcast.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty huge. Congrats to you guys. You did the damn thing. You went out with a goal, and I think you overexceeded your goal. Like, y'all just dreamed of this little thing, and it's blossoming before your eyes. So, good job to you guys.
Speaking of goals, I asked top guy JJ this. What do you think are the thoughts of Vincent Kennedy McMahon
Oh,
as far as this? Because the whole goal of NXT coming to USA and competing against AEW was to
shut it
stop
down?
something like this happening, and now they are profitable. Now they have 4 more years on TNT. What do you think is Vince's thought or the thoughts of the NXT side?
I don't really give a shit about Vince's thoughts. I just love the fact that they got an additional 3 to 4 years going on the TNT network,
Yeah.
which is they've shown this resounding success for being on TNT and a complete direct competition to now what is WWE. Like, they have made WWE change their programming in so many ways in 3 months. In just 3 months, they have made them what they have done. They have added pyro. They have gotten rid of their general managers. They have gotten rid of authority. They have tried to give more ring time to the wrestlers. They have tried to change every single story. They have changed so many damn titles. They've changed venues. They've changed events. Their imprint is already in WWE's mind and freaking thought process. So whatever Vince is going to try to do, He's just gonna keep trying to bounce off what he has been attempting to do to get AEW off the shelf anyway, which has clearly failed miserably because that attempt turned into a 4-year extension.
Damn.
So the fact that AEW is going to be around for a whole lot longer with the people that you were clamoring to sign, that you're not going to get a hold of any of these people anymore anytime soon, is not probably losing a lot of your talent in the next year or so. That means there's some pretty interesting things coming, and I can't wait to see it because they have made WWE attempt to step their game up quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So with this new deal and AEW becoming profitable, do you see more free agents coming over to AEW? And if so, who would be like your number one person you see coming to AEW in 2020?
Hey, time out. Like, bro, like I like you a lot. You're my man. This is kind of responding to Drunk Guy. I just named everything they have tried to make change. Now, they haven't improved, but they have changed their programming.
And Drunk Guy JJ, no matter how many shots you take during Raw is so much better than it was a year ago.
Yeah,
whether you realize it or not.
Yes.
First of all, I'm going to give you,
yes,
two words. Two
yes,
words
it
for you.
is.
2 words for you. Wild card rule.
Yes. Exactly. Raw is so much better.
Remember this shit.
Like people try to focus so much on the Rusev and the Lana and the Lashley. Literally, that's 15 to 20 minutes of a 3-hour episode. The Aleister Black versus Buddy Murphy shit has been great. The whole Seth Rollins and AOP versus Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe has been good.
Line? Oh my God.
Andrade's push, Humberto, like all of these people, it's improved. Raw is so much better than it was a year ago. It's not even funny. And it's so much better than it was 6 months ago. Are you kidding me?
Now, are they the best show on TV? Hell no.
No.
Hell no. They're nowhere near it. But to sit here and tell us that it has not gotten better from the shit that we've been seeing. Yo, have we not forgetting seeing Shane McMahon on both shows 8 times a week?
Oh my God.
Have we not forgot about this? Have we not forgot seeing Stephanie on TV? Have we not forgot seeing Triple H creating his own matches yet again? Like, have we just blown past all of this?
Pretty much.
Yes.
Triple H did that last year?
It feels the same every year. Yes, he has.
Well, not. I don't know.
He shoot on his Batista feud on Raw.
It's not. So you're
Give me what I want.
Like the grade processes are way too extreme. Raw and SmackDown are not better than what we're seeing on Wednesdays, clearly. But to say that they haven't done things to change their programming, you're just being blind.
Well,
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I mean, SmackDown's been a hell of a show. I mean, hey.
I was just about to say that. This might give me some heat.
You know what?
This might give me some heat. I got heat on the last episode.
You got that one, bro.
I got heat on the last episode for calling Okada the greatest professional wrestler in history. I may get heat for this, especially from Krssi. But Raw is so much better than SmackDown. I said it. I can watch 3 hours of Raw, but I can't watch 2 hours of SmackDown sometimes. The dog food shit,
you know what?
All that other shit. Sorry.
This would be the first on-camera 2 sweep that I'm gonna give you. Jesus Christ.
The dog shit I can
SmackDown is.
I can leave it.
SmackDown is fucking terrible.
If SmackDown was 2 hours of Otis and Mandy storyline, it would be great. But it's not.
SmackDown is fucking horrendous.
No, SmackDown
has the best storyline on the main roster with Otis and Mandy, but other than that, it's trash.
So the lead of SmackDown on Friday nights is a love story between Otis and Mandy Rose.
Yep.
That is the best thing happening on. It's good. No, it's good. But you're telling me with talent like Roman Reigns, The Fiend Bray Wyatt, Daniel Bryan, that this is what's leading. This is what's the best thing going on.
What's on? First of all,
we just named everything.
I'm watching.
Are you not paying attention? So you and Drunk Guy are literally on the same page right now. So we just named off a whole bunch of shit that Raw has improved on, and then you're gonna ask me again, what is Raw doing?
Like, what is Raw doing?
On Drunk Guy's defense, he takes a lot of shots.
No, that's why I gave him the props. I was like, you know what? That Rusev and Lana storyline alone makes him take like 4 shots.
Fucking show. First of all, I was right. So in my defense, right?
And then Morrison's back on SmackDown doing flippy shit.
Yo, that is the most trash ass shit.
He's back doing flippy shit.
And the Miz is busy. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay, it's trash.
That's why I love the Street Profits on Raw saying that reboot. I hate reboots. You got Party of Five coming out. You got Lizzie McGuire. Even Fox. They got Miz and Morrison.
That was the best.
Because you know why? Because they want the smoke.
They want
I'm buying. They got a hoodie for it now. Do we want the smoke hoodie? I'm just saying. Like in reality, like it's only red, but
like guys, like I said, they're trying. Not saying they're better.
They are really.
They're not better, but they're trying.
I can't say
that's all I've been saying. They're trying.
They're trying to keep to their promise, but not the whole promise. I want to say maybe they're reneging. They're like spades.
They give it a little and then they take it back.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see from the spotlight in the Tru Heels.
Steve Salvage says AEW getting this deal is great for wrestling. Props to Cody and the Bucks for believing in themselves.
Absolutely.
The Negro Buck says smart move putting Dark on television.
No idea.
And mad props to the Bucks and Cody for making this thing a reality.
Facts. So what do you guys think about the fact that if TNT renews with AEW for 2024, excuse me.
I would love that.
At the end of 2024, both AEW and WWE will both be looking for TV partners.
Wow.
So what do you guys think about that? Potentially a bidding war going on for both of the two major promotions here in the United States.
I don't think there's going to be a bidding war, to be honest with you, because I think AEW is going to stay loyal to TNT.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
So I don't think that there's going to be much TV war going on, but the fact that the conflict of what you're going to choose is just going to go on and on and on. This is much longer than the Monday Night Wars, potentially.
Whoa.
The Monday Night War was about 2 years. This is going to go on for much longer.
1995 to 2001.
Okay, the Monday Night War, not
The war
one-sided.
The war starts
not the
as
one-sided
soon as
ass.
WCW Nitro
Right.
debuted.
The one-sided ass. Not the
1995.
The one-sided ass whooping that was
It was one-sided by 99.
WCW.
Yeah, it was one-sided by 1999. That's 4 years.
Yeah, WCW owned WWE for the better part of half a decade.
No.
Yeah, they
literally,
did.
their 83 weeks only started in 1996.
Yeah, but they were swinging back and forth.
Before that.
Yeah, that's not,
For a year and a half.
Oh God.
Half a year.
Yeah.
September to...
Yeah, no, you're right, because it only debuted in September of 1995. So, half a
8
year.
months.
Yeah, 8 months of a year. Like, it didn't even dominate. It wasn't even back and forth for that long.
Well, I mean, I don't think that there's going to be much of a bidding TV war. I think they're going to kind of stay put. I think it's just a matter of where WWE thinks that their product fits best as far as what produces them the best. But I think AEW stand right where they're at.
So you don't think if AEW gets up to like 1.5 million in a year from now, and SmackDown drops to like 1.5 million, 2 million on Fox.
Yeah.
What if Fox decides to throw $1 billion at AEW to bring Dynamite to Fox?
I mean,
I don't know. I don't know if I can be loyal if another network is offering me $1 billion.
I don't think Fox is going to be loyal to.
No, I don't know. No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think Fox is going to be loyal to.
Fox will take whatever the big thing for wrestling.
Right.
Fox only cares about what's best for their program.
Right, and they will
But
definitely.
that's where it feels like there's going to be a special connection between AEW and its network, because now you're going to unknown territory. You're going to this place. You're playing. You're like, the Cons have a connection with Turner Broadcast. There's no connection with Fox. Neither will there be loyalty. So if they are not hitting the boat, like, listen, AEW they were given a chance by TNT with no proof of viewership. That's big.
Yeah.
That's really big. And now for Fox to just say, I'm just going to jump on your dick and just say, here, I'm just going to give you an offer just because you're the hot girl summer, and not know what to do with you. And then now you're going to have these guys on the football Sundays promoting AEW. You know Troy Aikman don't watch no fucking AEW. Joe Buck don't know who the fuck the Young Bucks are.
Hey, Marv Albert didn't even know how to say Chris Jericho, so let's be real here.
Tony Romo don't know who the fucking Jurassic Express are. Get the fuck out of here. That shit will be so blasphemous hearing them promoting fucking AEW.
You know who Jungle Boy's father was?
Sure he does.
At least
Sure he does.
Anything from the spotlight of the Tru before we move on? Let's get into week 17 of the Wednesday Night Wars. You like that transition, right? All right, for week 17, AEW Dynamite's taped episode from the Chris Jericho Cruise drew 871,000 viewers. That is down from 947,000 last week, while NXT drew 769,000 viewers, which is slightly up from their 700,000 viewers last week. This now puts AEW at 4-0 in 2020 versus NXT. What were
I'm
your...
mad you got it ranked like that, yeah.
Hey, it's facts are facts.
It's facts. They're 4-0 in 2020.
Like it's a Goldberg.
Do you want me to give the overall thing? I'll give the overall thing. It's now 13-3-1.
Damn.
Yes.
They got a tie.
Yes.
Yeah, one
There was
tie,
an actual
yeah.
tie.
There was
yeah.
one tie, 3 wins for NXT, 13 for AEW.
It's like a basketball record, son. A football record.
It's like a football record, yeah. Because of the draw.
Absolutely.
So,
tie, excuse me.
what was your thoughts on both shows this week for AEW Dynamite or NXT? JJ or Krssi, whoever wants to answer first.
I mean, she looked like she's drinking some scissor over here. So,
I thought both shows were solid. I mean, fucking Keith Lee. Can't do no wrong with him, man. Like, just
So you like the main event?
love the main event. Thought it was great.
It was a good,
I mean,
it was a good main event.
It was a good main event. I wish it would have been on like a pay-per-view though.
Okay. So can I just say
But-
what was my highlight of NXT? Go ahead, continue what you're saying, but I'm gonna give my highlight of
What's your
NXT.
highlight?
My highlight of NXT, and it's been like 2 weeks ago and this week. Matt Riddle on the mic. Can we just talk about for a minute how Matt Riddle is the best promo in WWE? So first of all, let me talk about the Broserweights, how the Broserweights were promo.
Broserweights.
So what's her name? Whatever her name is backstage, acts as Matt Riddle.
Yeah, I
so,
don't know they damn name.
Yeah, I don't know their names. I don't know their names.
I don't know any of their names.
I don't know their
That's
names.
a fact.
That's worse.
That's a fact.
I know Charlie on Raw, but that's about.
And Kayla.
Yeah,
Is that her name?
yeah, Kayla Braxton. Yeah, I know her. That's it.
See,
That's
we
it.
basically used to know
Kayla Braxton's
JoJo, we used to know
fine.
Renee. Like, it's like I don't know these people
I
anymore.
don't know. But she goes up to Matt and she says, "So you and Pete Dunne are teammates in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classes. How did this happen?" He was like, "Man." He was like, "So I go up to Pete Dunne and I'm like, man." He says, "I'm the bro. You're the bruiserweight. Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic." Pete goes to me and he gives me the Pete special and he's like, and I give him the bro special and I'm like, and the Broserweights were born. Oh my God, I lost my shit. And then I find out the backstory on this shit. So they gave Matt Riddle a script. They gave him a script for his promo. He tells Triple H, wait, listen to me. He tells Triple H, no, I got my own promo. Can I do that one first? He does that promo. Triple H loses his shit and says, no, we're going with your promo. And that's the promo that aired. Then last night,
And he had his hair braided.
Yes, last night he comes out.
You did look good with the hair braided. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Last
I'm
night
still
he-
not a fan.
Last night he comes out like a white girl at spring break.
Bro.
Like a white girl.
He comes out like a white girl at spring
I
break.
hate you so much.
The Grizzly Young Veterans, the Broserweights are versus Grizzly Young Veterans in the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classes. So the Grizzly Young Vets come out, they cut a promo on the Broserweights. They said, oh, we don't care if your name's Broserweights, we don't care if you're called joint manipulation, because that's what people are calling them online. Joint manipulation. Get it? So Matt Riddle gets the mic to respond to Grizzly Young Vets. He was like, man, I don't even know what you said. I just heard you say something about manipulating a joint. I lost my shit again. He's like, you're talking about manipulating a joint or something? And then Pete Dunne was like, well, while you were in the clouds, these guys were talking about how I always beat them when we're in the ring together, and the same is going to happen next week. I love Matt Riddle on the mic. Can I just say that?
He is like literally the RVD handed a microphone and said, here, just talk.
But he's RVD super sane. Like, RVD was never this good on the mic.
But no,
he never made me laugh this much.
Probably the shit that he wanted to say on air, but he was fucking muted for so many years. Yeah. Like, it's cool, dude.
Whatever, dude.
Like, RVD is probably smoking, being so pissed off. Like, yo, bro, this is my fucking guy right here.
This is my kid.
This is my seed, man.
This is my kid.
Yo, one of my shorties, come blow me.
Pretty much. What was your guys' highlight from AEW Dynamite this week?
That he went on a fucking cruise ship. What the fuck is that? Who thought of that? That is fucking beautiful. And I love cruises. Why the fuck am I not there?
Yo,
February 1st to the 6th.
was I the
And it needs
only
to be
one?
like 7 days, man. Like, this is like, that's too short. 5 days? Like, you did an 8-day cruise? Like, I need to go to all. The fact that he got all these people that we got mad wrestlers, like, but it's like a meet and greet. Do I have to like pay to go see all these people?
No, you can meet them. Like,
Oh.
there's guys in our group. Shout out to Van Robbins. He was front row at the AEW Dynamite taping. He played basketball with the Young Bucks on the Jericho
Oh
Cruise
my
last
god!
year.
Like, yo, you know how you have, you know, like, if you ever been on a cruise, you know how like they have like the little like club at the cruise. Yo, we at the club with these people. I don't know what music y'all playing, but y'all at the cruise with the wrestlers. Yo, like that is like, it's like heaven. Yo, it's like. I don't know, man. That's just like a dream come true for every God wrestling fan in the world.
AEW Dynamite was definitely an infomercial for next year's Jericho Cruise.
Oh yeah.
Right, like get and a little bit of the bubble just popping everywhere.
Absolutely.
And he was a commentator
Yeah.
at the last match. Like that is
Anything from the spotlight in the True Heels.
The Negro Bucks' favorite part of Dynamite was the fans on the cruise singing Jericho's theme.
Yo, that was amazing. Like I thought I was the only mark that would be like when his entrance hits, I turned my speaker as loud as possible and sing along with that shit. And then the fact that there was an actual crowd that did the same thing, I felt like I was there. I felt like I was fucking there.
I mean,
Shit was amazing. Like
it was so close. Like they had the people, like the way they had the camera. It was you felt like you was probably just sitting right there.
by far, then I said I called this shit about a year ago. By far the best theme in professional wrestling to me. Like, and it's not even close. And I love Cody's shit. I love Cody Rhodes' theme, but that Judas is amazing.
It's definitely a neck and neck for me between Judas and Cody's theme. My highlight from AEW Dynamite last night was definitely the opener, the tag team titles changing hand, the first title change in AEW history. Hangman Page, I'm loving the slow burn to his heel turn, and the fact that we might get Hangman Page and Kenny versus the Young Bucks for the tag team titles. I'm all for that. And definitely, yes, the whole crowd singing Judas, for sure.
Did you guys see the meme of Dean Ambrose with the fucking
Wait,
iPad?
what?
You mean John Moxley?
Like, come on, man.
You know the fuck I'm
What are you
talking
No,
about.
I don't know who the fuck you talking about.
John fucking
Dean
Moxley,
Ambrose
whatever.
carried Mitch the fucking plant,
You know
bro.
what? I don't even want to say my fucking point no more. Continue.
Shit, yo. Like, come on. Yo, I love you and everything, but damn.
Read your stuff the next person, please.
Dean Ambrose is dead, yo.
Are you guys surprised that AEW, a tape show, defeated NXT last night?
No. It was on a fucking cruise. It was gonna win regardless. Bash at the beach, and it wasn't even at the beach. They wanted the fucking water.
Yo, might have yo.
Yeah.
Go ahead, go.
The Negro Bucks said Krssi just called John by his slave name.
Yo, Nick, this is your best comment in all 61 episodes of Tru Heel Heat. How dare you?
How dare you call him by
How
his
dare
slave
you?
name? Calling him by his slave name, Jordan Miles.
You just called fucking John Moxley Cassius Clay. How dare you?
You called him Lou Alcindor.
What the hell, man?
Oh,
Yeah, that's his
Jesus.
Muslim name.
And then, yo, you know what's even worse? Is that she said that shit with such conviction
I
and
did.
so straightforward. Like, you know what Dean Ambrose did? Like,
No.
Dean Ambrose is dead. I don't know what the fuck he did.
Wow.
Yeah,
there
I
you
hate
go.
y'all.
So, yes, AEW
Yes,
News.
put some yellow shit in this damn paper.
AEW News, NWA World Heavyweight Champion Nick Aldis says that the NWA is open to working with AEW. Very interesting. Brian Cage has been rumored to be signing with AEW, even though Cage and his wife, Melissa Santos, have denied those rumors. Similar to how John Moxley and Taya Valkyrie denied him going back to WWE. Last night's AEW Dynamite, like I said before, marked the first title change in AEW history as Omega and Page defeated SCU to win the AEW Tag Team titles. Also, not Dean Ambrose, John Moxley defeated Pac to become the number 1 contender for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Matches for AEW Dynamite next week will be the Inner Circle, Le Champion Chris Jericho and Proud and Powerful versus Darby Allin and Private Party. You got the Young Bucks versus the Butcher and the Blade after the Young Bucks super kicked MJF.
Can we just fire them already?
What? Who?
The Butcher and the Blade.
I love the Butcher and the Blade, and so does Jimmy and Cash. Jimmy and Cash love the Butcher and the Blade, and they hate Sammy Guevara.
I love Bunny, so
I love the Bunny as well. And it's gonna be Cody versus Kip Sabian next week. The next Chris Jericho Rockin' Wrestling Rager, like we said before, is next year on February 1st to the 6th of 2021. And Cody has announced that next year's AEW Dynamite will be live from the Jericho Cruise.
What?
WWE news. So we foreshadowed this a little bit earlier. PW Insider reports that WWE has decided to remove the gender distinction on the NXT Women's Championship, and it will simply be known as the NXT Championship going further. This follows Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch making a similar suggestion on WWE Backstage. So what do you guys think about 2 NXT championships on NXT now?
Okay, great.
Riveting stuff.
So Becky Lynch, she wants to just change all the belts to red. I mean, I don't know.
The Raw Championship.
Yeah, just make the all red.
The SmackDown
and
Championship.
Blue. Well, I mean, just make them all one thing because it doesn't matter anymore.
She doesn't like the distinction of woman, even though she is a woman.
Right. And you have the whole man shit is getting to your fucking head.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
It's just like we can't just how much we gonna monopolize on it? Like, we've done it. It's been done. Like, let's get something new moving and get a new momentum. I mean, people are still behind you, but I mean, I don't know. Bring the Street Profits back.
Your thoughts, JJ? What do you think about 2 NXT championships on NXT?
Like, can we just chill? Like this is shit that I'm saying. Like now, like you want. So now, let's just get rid of the women's. Let's get rid of the women's championships on Raw and SmackDown. Now we'll have 4 world champions now.
Right.
Like, the fuck? Like, yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a moment where you just, you hit there's no such thing as a peak when it comes to the women's success, but there is a fucking boundary. Mm-hmm. Like, dude, there's no man that wants that title. And it's like, and women shouldn't be wanting the Universal title from The Fiend. Like, just enjoy your own successes. Like, women are killing it. They had a much better year than the men. Why do we need to have them come in and now, I want to come into the men's Royal Rumble and probably win the men's Rumble and now challenge the men's champion at WrestleMania now?
I mean...
No!
Well, so was it cool when Beth Phoenix and China joined the Rumble?
It was a cool moment. Spot.
Nia Jax was cool.
Spot.
Yeah.
Spot.
So
and these are different creatures. We're talking about different creatures of, like, these women are built different.
Those women are built the same, though.
They're who?
Beth
China Phoenix and China, they're all built different. They're all built different though. They're not built like how the standard ladies are built. And I understand, I understand that we're trying to put it all together, but it's like, damn, sometimes
I don't want it together. Let the women stay with the women, let the guys stay with the guys.
Why can't the women just kill it on their own and we just try to improve because the men has been whack?
Let's headline another fucking show. Come on.
Go for it.
Let's do it.
Like, go fucking do it. Like, I don't need to see Becky Lynch versus the fucking Fiend at WrestleMania 36 in Tampa.
Are you going to Tampa?
No, hell fucking no.
Okay. I didn't know.
Absolutely not.
That's Becky's goal.
Like, I'm just like, this is just a stop. Like, just.
Your girl's documentary. It wasn't that bad.
Who
else is your girl?
Who are you talking about?
No, see, now you're trying to be cute. No, see, no, I'm not.
I mean,
you.
Oh, you said my girl. I thought you really meant our Lord and Savior, UFC Hall of Famer.
I mean,
the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Now, let me ask this question to even the spotlight or you guys. Like, are we really just gonna duck and weave this topic just to stay the course.
Can I have some ice and something to drink?
Like, let's just get
eardrum.
We gotta get real with this shit. Like, yo, what are we doing?
I think there's a way to do it good and tastefully.
Name it.
And I think
name it.
I think Impact is doing it in a good way. Now we'll see where it goes.
Who else? Who else besides Tessa Blanchard is really gonna be able to do what they're doing?
Jordan Grace.
Ronda
Rousey can fucking do it.
Man, Ronda Rousey is trying to make a baby.
Okay, after she has her baby.
2 years from now.
Yeah.
So again, you're good. We're gonna say again. This is a select
few for now, but that's where it grows
how do
from.
you now justify
20 years
telling
ago, it
the
was a
rest
select
of them?
few
How do
of
you justify?
cruiserweights who can hang with the heavyweights?
How do you justify telling the rest of them?
How do you justify telling Rhea that she can't beat fucking The Fiend or something like that? Is that what you're suggesting?
How do you justify saying, Rhea, you cannot beat Kenny Omega in a match?
Well, she can't.
How? Why?
She can't.
Why not?
David versus Goliath. There's ways to do it, dude. I'm not saying every female has to beat every male.
All right, go ahead,
every
Mr. PC.
No, it's not about being PC. It's dude, it's entertainment.
It is entertainment.
It is entertainment, but is it believable?
You gotta suspend your disbelief.
You gotta suspend your
wrestling
disbelief. They have to make it believable, and we have to suspend our disbelief.
I'm not believing a little 90-pound Rio is gonna sit here and beat Kenny Omega in a real match.
Well, I mean, Rey Mysterio was 90 pounds. Wasn't he?
Listen,
Yeah.
they do the most for Rey Mysterio.
It wasn't believable when Rey Mysterio was going up against Greg Ali and Mark Henry. So
And the Giant.
Oh no, that shit was
Kevin
not.
Nash
That shit was
and the
not.
Giant.
Exactly.
That shit
And the
was
Giant
not.
and
I'm sorry,
Kevin Nash were like
to
the
each
biggest
his
guy.
own.
You were like, damn, these
To each
are
his
big,
own to that.
right?
That shit was not believable to
yeah,
me.
no, it wasn't.
was
It wasn't.
exciting.
I'm not saying like, fuck, Rey Mysterio hitting a West Coast pop on 300-pound people. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And that happened.
I thought it was ridiculous as well. So other WWE news, we got to talk about Asuka was a part of a scary moment this week as she was in the fashion show mall in Las Vegas when a shooting occurred. And she said if it wasn't for her ducking into a guest in the mall, then something scary could have happened. So God, our prayers go out to Asuka. We're glad that she's okay. CM Punk on WWE Backstage suggests that Keith Lee should win the Royal Rumble this weekend. Keith Lee was very happy to hear that. Killer Cross is reportedly no longer taking bookings for WrestleMania weekend following his meeting with Triple H at the PC last week. He has also been rumored to be eventually signing with WWE, joining his girlfriend Scarlett Bordeaux in NXT.
Okay.
Velveteen Dream, Jinder Mahal, and Naomi have all been rumored to be returning this Sunday at the Royal Rumble. Out of those names, the only one I care about is Velveteen Dream, and I guess half of Naomi. I'll let you guess.
Don't hit the Jinder, you
Anyway.
bastards! Remember, he won a championship 2 years ago at WrestleMania.
Not at WrestleMania. Get out.
He
of here.
did. Jinder Mahal won the
US
Intercontinental.
title.
He won
US
the Intercontinental.
No, he won the US title.
It was the Intercontinental Championship.
It was the US title.
No, it was.
No, Seth won the.
Seth won the Intercontinental. Jinder won the US. You're absolutely right. But the fact that Jinder won a championship at WrestleMania, anything is possible.
No, we don't want that to
Let's
happen.
hope not. Let's hope not.
Word.
ROH news, JJ's favorite subject, but it's in good news. Yes, Marty Scurll has re-signed with Ring of Honor and is now a part of the booking team. Marty's goal is to work with ROH, New Japan, NWA, and New Japan Pro Wrestling of the USA, as well as cultivating a partnership of some kind with AEW. This is major news. Marty Scurll was a part of the booking team for the last two big shows for Ring of Honor 2 weeks ago, which were said to be some of the best shows Ring of Honor has put on in a very long time. And also, ROH's free event, Free Enterprise, on February 2nd in Baltimore, Maryland, was an idea of Marty Scurll, and it will be main evented by ROH World Champion PCO, teaming with the villain Marty Scurll to face NWA World Heavyweight Champion Nick Aldis and Roosh. So, Marty Scurll definitely making moves for ROH. It seems like ROH and NWA have more of a partnership, with Nick Aldis appearing on ROH television, as well as Flip Gordon's going to appear on the pay-per-view this weekend, and Marty Scurll will be a part of the NWA Power tapings this weekend as well. PJ Black signs a new deal with Ring of Honor. Speaking of good news for Ring of Honor, these other two notes are also good news. Will Ospreay, Switchblade Jay White, Kenta, God, The Amazing Red, Taiji Ishimori, and El Phantasmo have all been advertised for ROH Supercard of Honor during WrestleMania weekend. And before that, ROH has announced that ROH 18th anniversary weekend, which will include their next pay-per-view, the 18th anniversary show, and also it will the next night have ROH past versus present, as they will bring back old stars back to ROH, including Homicide, Necro Butcher, and Matt Sydal. The 18th anniversary weekend will be held on March 13th and the 14th. This guy, he's always down in. He was their biggest supporter. Now he's shitting on them.
I will say that ROH 2020 this past month is already better than anything they've done last year.
Absolutely, it's already better.
Like, I'm mad hyped, right? Past versus present, featuring Homicide, Necro Butcher, and Matt Sydal. Get the fuck out of here with this shit.
Well, those are like the only wrestlers that are not in WWE right now that they can bring back.
The top line had me intrigued because New Japan's roster is coming through.
Wow.
Yeah, the partnership is back on with New Japan.
Will Ospreay, Jay White, Kenta,
Marty Scurll on the booking
The
team.
Amazing Red. I don't know, that shit sounds like a publicity stunt. That shit sounds. I do not believe that. That shit sounds like a straight publicity stunt.
It's real.
Is it? I mean,
yes.
There's a reason they're working with NWA. Again.
Exactly. There's a reason.
There's a reason
New Japan is working with them again.
Lure me back in, and then lure me back in, and then I'll attempt to believe it. But until then, ROH can suck all of my fucking pubic hair.
One year ago, this guy was decreeing that ROH wasn't dead, that it was going to keep going.
I said, fuck you, ROH, when you can't pay a women's talent $24,000 in a fucking year.
That was 6 months after you were their biggest supporter on
Yeah, absolutely. Nigga, I found out this new news afterwards. I don't know about that shit. Like, they can suck my, listen.
Anyways, New Japan news.
Kodo go fuck themselves.
Kota Ibushi has been removed from the New Japan New Beginning USA tour due to catching a severe flu. So our thoughts and prayers out to Kota Ibushi. Definitely lowers the chances of them selling out those shows in the USA, but to each its own. No AEW or New Japan talks since Wrestle Kingdom weekend. Other wrestling news, like I said before, Marty Scurll will appear during NWA Hard Times weekend, and as I think it was Nick Jackson mentioned in the comment section, RVD seen with his wife and his wife's girlfriend. Got Impact Wrestling banned off of Twitch.
Wait.
I am gonna be such an advocate of that.
Wife?
The one that you said looks fake is his wife, and the blonde.
No, for real.
I didn't know they were married.
Yeah, they're married.
They're married.
And the blonde is his wife's girlfriend.
That was with them on the.
So my wife is about to have a girl. That's like fucking. That's some real fantasy life shit.
He's living his best life.
He's going through a midlife crisis. That's his whole gimmick.
A man is 50, man. Like,
exactly.
He getting it from multiple areas before, he croaks and, shit like that.
Taking it to the extreme.
Yo, man, he like the blue pills is only gonna work but for so much longer, you know?
You know what? Whatever.
Blue Chew, buddy.
Just live your best life.
Oh, I know. Matt Riddle on the mic. I love it. Let's hear from the spotlight. Let's hear from the spotlight and the Tru Heels.
His opinion is much different than now.
Negro Buck mentioned that Doug Williams is also, I guess, going to be part of the past versus present
all right.
thing. Negro Buck says, my man Marty making moves.
Mm-hmm.
So people are enjoying that.
Exactly. He's making WWE main roster money for 40 dates a year.
And he's allowed to work outside.
Yeah, he's allowed to work with NWA, New Japan, and he's trying to make a partnership between ROH and AEW.
Wendy has a question. How do you guys feel about Enzo and Tama Tonga's feud on social media?
I feel like this is just another reason for Enzo to cry for attention.
Yeah.
This is all this is. It's never going to happen.
Yeah.
This match is never going to happen, and I'm sick of people talking about it. I love our Tru Heels. I love every one of them. Our Tru Heel Heat page is admin by Jessica V, who is a big supporter of both Tama Tonga and Enzo Amore. So she keeps me up to date. She keeps me up to date on this feud, but I don't give a fuck even the smidge bit. I don't give a fuck. I saw Enzo's whole promo where he's like, "Oh, Tamakonga, you're gonna go to Mona." He's really funny. I'll give him that. He's really good with his words, but I don't give a shit what he thinks. I don't give a shit what he's saying because he doesn't wrestle. He's not a wrestler. And to be honest, he never was one. So.
Wow.
I mean, that kind of sums it up for me too. It's you see their war of words, but when you see them actually have ring entrances and they actually enter the ring, and the bell rings, and then now they have to actually have a match. Listen, Tommy Tonga is not the best wrestler in the world to me, but Enzo is not even a fucking wrestler. So it's like you're having somebody that's not the best now gonna have to worry with somebody that is a fucking accident waiting to happen. Enzo is really like a move away from ending Tommy Tonga's career by accident. Because you want to see a Twitter war come to life? Nah, I'm good. And Tammy's my dude. Like, obviously, we love him to death. But listen, man, the only person that could even help Enzo in any form of match would be fucking AJ Styles.
And even that.
Is like a shot from God.
That's pushing it.
And that's even like a shot from God.
That's pushing it.
And AJ can fucking help anyone.
I saw Enzo versus Brian Pillman Jr. live. Brian Pillman Jr. has only been wrestling for about 14 months. At that point, he had only been wrestling for about a year, maybe close to a year. Yeah. And Enzo made Brian Pillman Jr. look like Kazuchika Okada. That's how bad Enzo Amore is, and that's how good Brian Pillman is. Because he's still green, but he's still decent for a guy that's only been wrestling for about 2 years. But Enzo, just stay out the ring. Just keep talking. Be a manager. Who cares? All right,
so two things real fast. Steve also says he's not even a decent rapper.
Nope.
And Austin says Enzo is the Antonio Brown of wrestling.
All right, I'm going to come back to that one. Absolutely not, because Antonio Brown's actually talented.
Exactly.
Antonio Brown is just a complete dickhead. Mm-hmm. And he is just lost in his ways, and he's about to lose everything because he is just out of control. Enzo has no talent whatsoever.
ACH is Antonio Brown.
And that is why, Nick, I said AJ Styles, because AJ Styles can carry anyone. And not saying it's going to be even a 3-star match, but he'll at least make it passable. And then move him on.
Daniel Bryan better.
Yeah, but AJ Styles is...
I've seen Daniel Bryan carry people.
Yeah, I'm not arguing.
It's been a long time since I've seen AJ carry somebody like that.
He hasn't had to.
He really has to.
He hasn't had to.
Well, he could have carried Humberto Carrillo to a great match, and he couldn't do that. He could have carried Cedric Alexander to a great match. He couldn't do that. He could have carried fucking Ricochet to one great match. These niggas had no great matches. So, no. AJ Styles has dropped down in the last couple of years, and I'm just going to be the person to say it. Sorry.
I think after he lost the belt, he's been like... His flame has been...
Exactly. It's been taken down a notch.
And that's sad because he is a great wrestler.
They just call him wrestling with age.
Well, Daniel Bryan is around the same age or like the same exact age, and he's still great.
People take hit himself.
Maybe they haircut like Daniel Bryan.
Maybe he should.
This is going on way longer.
Anyway, we got to get into what we missed. NXT UK TakeOver Blackpool 2 was, I think, last weekend or the weekend before that. Really good matches on this show. One really great match. Huh?
Was it? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was January 12th. It was the same day as Impact Hard to Kill, which we'll also talk about. Tyler Bate versus Jordan Devlin steals the show. We had Walter defeat Joe Coffey to defend the NXT UK Championship. Volta. Kaylee Ray defeated...
We got that right then.
Yes, we did. Kaylee Ray defeated Piper Nevin and Toni Storm. Gallus defeated the Grizzled Young Veterans, Imperium, and South Wales Subculture in a ladder match to defend the NXT UK Tag Team titles, and Eddie Dennis defeated Trent Seven. The match of the night was by far Devlin versus Bate. We won't even go into a debate or discussion about that. That was one of the best matches of the year so far. And MVP, once again, having the best match on NXT UK TakeOver, it is Tyler Bate. Impact Wrestling Hard to Kill was also on January 12th. We had the great match of Tessa Blanchard, Krssy's favorite wrestler, become the first woman to win the Impact World title.
When did that label happen?
Because she roasted her on that same on our Tru Heel Heat 60. Yes.
Because I roasted her, she's my favorite now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, sure.
By beating Sami
She
Callihan.
became your new Ronda?
Okay, fine, whatever.
There you go. beating Sami Callihan in the main event. Ace Austin defeated Trey to defend the Impact X Division Championship in a really great matchup. We had Eddie Edwards defend his Call Your Shot trophy against Michael Elgin. Taya Valkyrie defeated ODB and Jordan Grace in a three-way to defend the Knockouts Championship. And the North defeated Willie Mack in a handicap match to defend the Impact Tag Team titles after Rich Swann was injured over the weekend and couldn't compete. Match of the night, we won't even debate this one as well. It was definitely Tessa versus Sammy, and the MVP, I would say it's either Tessa Blanchard. If you're African American, it was probably Willie Mack. Anyway, we gotta go into what's next. What's next is a jam-packed weekend of professional wrestling. I will not go through all the shows for New Beginning for New Japan Pro Wrestling in the USA, but we will talk about their final show. Is going to be February 1st in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'll get the predictions from the Tru Heel Heat's host right here. So we got Yuja Nagata teaming up with Kojima to verse Ren Narita and Carl Fredericks. Ren Narita and Carl Fredericks are both rookies from the New Japan Dojo and the LA Dojo. And you got Nagata, who's a legend, as well as Kojima. Who you got, JJ?
I thought you were just going to run through this card.
We can get predictions. Why not?
All right.
Just say your prediction. You're the one that wastes his time. Just predict something.
Kojima. Like, what the fuck?
Damn.
I really thought you were just going to run through this
I'm
card.
going with the vets.
Cool. Yoshihashi versus Mr. Russell. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I'm going with the one I can pronounce. Yoshihashi.
Misterioso!
Yeah, definitely,
there you go.
I'm definitely going Yoshihashi as well.
Here you go.
I'm going with Mysterioso. That one.
She likes the name. Go Cabana and Yano versus Jado and Yujiro Takahashi.
Is
Definitely
his name
not
really
picking
Coco
any
Cabana?
match with Coco Cabana in it. So Coco Cabana is definitely
Is
not
his
winning.
name at the Copa?
Jado.
Coco Cabana.
Yes.
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 Really? Wow.
Yes.
Hey, I'll pick him.
Jado and Takahashi, yeah.
I'm going with Takahashi because he was cool and he drank with me at the Bullet Club block party. The Rock and Roll Express, Robert Gibson and Ricky Morton team up with the ace Hiroshi Tanahashi to verse the rookies of the LA Dojo, Clark Connors and Alex Zane, as well as TJP. Who you
Rock
got?
and Roll is not losing. These niggas is not coming back as old as they are to lose. So let them niggas win.
Who you got, JJ?
For some reason, they got these old fucks still involved with shit. But
What is my favorite show?
they're gonna win on the strength of
Y'all
Tanahashi. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Tanahashi to carry them.
Oh, Alex is the dude I met at McDonald's.
Oh, there you go.
Hey!
Your boy. I'm going with the Rock and Roll Aces. You got Jeff Cobb going one-on-one with the former IWGP US champion, Lance Archer. This might be probably the best match of this show. Who you got? Cobb versus Archer.
I like Cobb. I'm going Archer.
You going with Archer? Who you got, JJ?
I'm gonna go with Jeff Cobb on the upset.
All right, we got Rocky Marrero going one-on-one with Chase Owens. Oh, in this last one, I'm going to go with Archer getting a rebound victory after losing the title. And in this one, Rocky Marrero versus Chase Owens. I'm going with our boy, Chase Owens.
Chase Owens. Duh.
Can Chase Owens get some love?
Finally. Come on. Please. And then finally in the main event is IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships on the line. The new champions, David Finlay and Juice Robinson, affectionately known as Fin Juice, going up against the G.O.D., Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa. Who you got?
Tama Tonga.
Yeah, G.O.D.'s got to get these belts back.
G.O.D.
They
taking
gotta
the
get these.
back.
They gotta get these belts back. Like, what the fuck, this Fin Juice shit? Like, come on.
I'm going with Fin Juice because Juice Robinson was on a path leading himself straight to the upper mid card or main event of New Japan, and then he decided to get that fucking haircut and get chopped mustache looking like a fucking bootleg Hulk Hogan. He deserves to stay in the mid card. So stay in the mid card, stay a tag team champion. Let's hear from the Spotlight and the Tru Heels before we get through our last three shows.
All right, Chris G is fashionably late, but he's got a few winning comments here. Holy shit, SP3. My favorite part was RVD. That man is a winner. Doesn't Kojima make Metal Gear Solid games? And Colt Cabana sounds like a 2-star strip club. Rock and Roll Express owes Moses Chancleta money.
Moses Chancleta money, wow.
Yo, what the fuck?
I thought Fin Juice was a smoothie with omega-3s.
I love it.
Gotta love our host of Joints and
This guy's been
Jabronis.
writing jokes all show.
Yo, my man just straight Marshall Mathers the comment section. Like he came with all his written material and just blasted it all on there.
Jokes to be murdered by. All right.
Definitely jokes to be murdered
So
by.
we
Definitely.
got NWA Hard Times this Friday night. Tomorrow night it's NWA Hard Times. That's gonna feature the NWA Television Title Tournament. So we'll get through those matches first. We got in our first round. It's going to be Trevor Murdoch going one-on-one with the Question Mark. This is a rematch from NWA Into the Fire. This is in the first round of the television title tournament. Who you got, JJ? I guess
Question mark. He's got question mark.
I'm going with Karate.
What he said.
The Question Mark. The Mongolian Spike. He taught me karate on this karate on this past edition of NWA Power. His karate exhibition was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got? Trevor Murdoch over the Question Mark.
He's got the question mark. Next.
He's got Trevor Murdoch. Cool.
All right. Whoa!
Ziggy Dice.
Yo,
One-on-one with ROH's.
Okay, you're definitely not Trevor Murdoch.
You
Like,
took too long. I gave
You're not
you
giving me
He's
Trevor
tough,
Murdoch.
man. He'll go through Ethiopia
Exactly.
with some fried
With
chicken.
a chicken
fried
bag, with a
chicken.
bag of chicken on his back, right?
strapped to his back.
What the fuck are we? What are we going over right now?
Right.
We got Ziggy Dice going one-on-one with ROH's own Dan Moff. I'm gonna go with Dan Moff in this one.
Ziggy Dice, baby.
I like the name Ziggy.
You like the
I
name
guess
Ziggy?
we're gonna go with Ziggy.
You guys are going with Ziggy. All right, cool. Ricky Starks will go one-on-one with Matt Cross. This
Ricky
is Matt
Starks.
Cross making his debut in NWA. I'm going with Ricky Stark, the Stroke Daddy. Who you got?
Yeah, Ricky Starks.
You got Ricky Starks.
Yeah.
Who you got, Krssi?
Ricky Starks, I guess.
We're going with the Stroke Daddy.
This card is terrible.
Ken Anderson, Mr. Anderson, goes one-on-one with wrestling's greatest grandpa, Tim Storm. Who you
Still
got?
wrestles? Wow.
Yes, Mr.
No, I'm
Mama Storm. Mama Storm.
I'm more upset that Tim Storm still wrestles.
I'm so happy Tim Storm wrestles. There's no better babyface in professional wrestling than Tim Storm. He's
Y'all
so
gotta watch
wholesome.
NWA. Y'all
He's
really
so
do.
wholesome.
Y'all gotta
Alright,
watch
Tim
the show.
Storm.
I do
He's like a
watch it.
sitcom
It's
dad.
fucking annoying.
Like, who you got? You
He-
got?
So wait, so the card only has
He should have
5
been
matches?
done.
No, it has the rest. I'm starting from the bottom to the top. Who you got?
I'm going. Fuck.
Okay,
How do I
so-
pick one of them to win? I get. You know what?
Anderson
I'm
Storm.
gonna go with Storm.
Storm?
Storm across the board.
Who do you guys have winning the tournament out of these names? The television title.
I
tournament.
think
You
it's
got
gonna be
Storm?
Tim Storm winning the tournament because it's gonna be some bullshit way to get him back into the title picture.
No, I was gonna go with karate, but
It's fucking annoying.
after him going the 6:05 time limit with our NWA World's Heavyweight Champion Nick Aldis, I feel like the Stroke Daddy Ricky Starks will be the man to become
Stroke
the
Daddy.
NWA Television Champion. We got for the national championship, it is the third degree national heavyweight champion Aaron Stevens going one-on-one with Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner.
Yes. Who you got? You got Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, JJ.
Yo, y'all actually want to know who wants to win these matches?
I don't really.
No,
but-
NWA is
What
on
the
fire, dude.
Fuck, son.
I mean, I really don't.
Yo,
but
I saw Scott Steiner come out. I was like, no.
Well, it can't be as bad as RVD.
No.
And,
Oh,
Ken
God.
Shamrock.
Yo, Aaron,
Can't be as
Shamrock?
bad as Ken Shamrock.
No.
oh, God,
Ken
Aaron
Shamrock was-
Stevens, I
Yo,
guess.
Ken Shamrock was
Chris G has Stroke Daddy winning it all.
Stroke. Oh.
Stroke Daddy.
And he says that he's pretty sure that Ziggy did a few lines with his dad sometimes in the early
I guess we're going
2000s.
with Aaron Stevens. This is fucking torture.
I'm going with Aaron Stevens
I mean,
as
yeah,
well.
we gotta hurry this up. Let's go.
Tag team titles is on the line. It's a 3-way match. We got the Rock and Roll Express going up
Still,
against
what is going on here?
going
Oh
up
my
against
God.
going up against Strictly
you
Businesses.
feel my pain?
Yeah.
going up against Strictly Businesses, the wild card Tom Lattimore and Royce Isaacs, going up against James Storm and Eli Drake. Who you got?
This is too much wrestling.
Tag team titles. Who you got?
Rock and Roll Express.
You got the Rock and Roll. Who you got? JJ?
Yo, they are gonna get that one nod and get the honorary tag title when I'm going with the Rock and Roll as well.
Well, they're already the tag team champions. So
Wait, no,
yes,
they're not.
Yes, they are. I am going with Strictly Business.
No, I'm at.
Strictly
I'm looking.
Business.
They beat.
No, yes,
They beat the wild card.
Yes, they beat the wild card.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going with Strictly
Oh, fuck
Businesses,
me. Oh, my God.
the wild card, to win the titles
Miss
and
two
bring
ep-
some power
But you
back
just
to
asked
Strictly
us to-
Business.
Missed
About
two
the
fucking
other-
episodes, and that's what the
what
fuck
Yeah, they're
happened.
on the New Japan show too.
Oh my God! What?
Absolutely,
I
absolutely.
missed 2 episodes in the wild cards on the
Rock
track
and roll all over the place, baby. Rock and roll never dies.
Rock and roll never dies.
That's gotta be fucking
NWA Women's Championship is on the line.
Yo, if this shit was WWE, I swear y'all would murder this
Yeah,
shit.
you would.
No, we wouldn't, because the way they're presenting it is interesting.
Oh God,
The
what
presentation
the
is
fuck
key.
ever?
Is it really? Okay.
Keep the same fucking
Sit
energy.
down.
Oh my, this is fucking awful.
Allison Kay will go one-on-one with Thunder Rosa with Melina. Thunder Rosa has a victory over Allison Kay in a 6-man
Melina
tag
is
team
still
match.
around.
And Thunder Rosa is
She's a legend.
Thunder Rosa is
Still around.
undefeated in NWA. Who you got, Allison Kay or Thunder Rosa?
Melina.
Thunder Rosa? Who you got, JJ?
Thunder Rosa's definitely winning. Melina's still around.
I'm going with Allison Kay. I want to pick Thunder Rosa, but I feel like it's too foreshadowed.
All right, what's so funny?
Wait, before we get to the main
what's
event,
They're digging everybody up out of the grave.
2 things from Chris G. Tip Storm is that high school coach that yells at you for spilling water, then drops you off at home and explains how that water relates to life on that drive there. And then he also said, when Robert Gibson looks into the camera, I'm not sure if he's looking at me or my daughter chokeslamming her Takumi elbow.
Robert Gibson is the grandfather of our good friend Pat Chavez.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Yo, we're having the time of our lives.
Exactly.
Talking about NWA.
Absolutely.
We wasn't having this much fun with
Yo,
AEW
dude, this
even.
might have to be one of the worst cards I have ever seen in my fucking life. And this shit is a blast going over.
In the main event, it is a non-title match as Strictly Business versus the Villain Enterprises main event's Hard Times. It's gonna be Nick Aldis going one-on-one with Flip Gordon. Who you got?
Oh, good lord.
Flip Gordon.
You got Flip Gordon. Villain Enterprises getting the victory. Who you
Yo,
got?
so that's the main event.
Yes. Who you got?
I gotta go with the national treasure on this one, man.
I'm gonna agree with them, and I'm gonna go with Nick Aldis to get the
Is
victory.
it over?
Flat out torture.
Next up, WWE Worlds Collide. It is when NXT goes up against NXT UK on the pre-show.
Oh, wait. Okay, now I get it.
On the pre-show, we got
I'm
NXT's
like, why
own.
did you say the Survivor Series? But okay, because they was against
It's Raw,
us.
SmackDown, and NXT.
Uh-huh.
Pre-show, you got NXT's own Mia Yim going up against the NXT UK Women's Champion Kaylee Ray. Who you
The
got?
pre-show?
Yes,
the
the pre-show.
nerve of these.
The pre-show. No women's matches on the main show. They got to keep it on the pre-show. You
That's
got?
some bullshit right there, yo. Mia Yim.
This is
for
a
the win.
non-title match,
Yes, non-title.
so I'm gonna go with me again.
I'm gonna go with Kaylee Ray to get the victory in this one.
Okay, great.
This one, I feel, is going to steal the whole damn show. Mustache Mountain, Tyler Bate, and Trent Seven, the pillars of NXT UK versus the forefathers of NXT DIY, reuniting Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Who you got? Anyone?
Gargano and Ciampa.
You got DIY?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think the return of DIY is definitely gonna go over on this one.
Yeah, Mustache Mountain never wins on takeovers
For
or
some
big
reason.
shows, so
For some
I'm going to
reason.
go with
Right.
DIY in this one. Ilya Dragunov of NXT UK goes one-on-one with one of the forefathers of NXT as well, Finn Balor. Who you got?
Finn.
Who you got, JJ?
I mean, Finn Balor ain't picking up no wins at all, so I mean, hopefully he picks up one here.
Yeah, this is.
So I haven't activated the motherfucker. He don't win.
Ilya Dragunov probably needs this win a little bit more. He hasn't had a signature win in NXT UK first. And I feel like he's one of those guys that could be like molded into the guy that can take down Walter for the NXT UK championship. But Finn won at NXT TakeOver War Games, if you don't remember. He won the 3-way to become the number 1 contender. Only match he's lost is against Adam Cole on NXT TV. But Finn needs a win, I guess.
He does.
Let's go with Finn. All right. We got.
Did you not pick him too?
First of all, if you don't want to pick him, you don't have to.
Exactly.
Well, Ilya Dragunov never wins these matches against
well,
me.
Well, then say that. Then don't go against his credit.
No, but I don't understand the fact. How can you say Finn Balor hasn't won when he's only lost one match?
I said, can Finn Balor get some love?
No, you said, can he get a win?
Yeah, can he get a win?
He's gotten wins. Multiple of them. He's only lost once.
Fuck this NXT TV bullshit.
NXT Cruiserweight Championship.
Pay-per-views, nigga.
NXT Cruiserweight Championship is on the line. It's going to be in hell. I'll repeat this again for these people that don't know how to pronounce his first name, damn it. It's Angel Garza defending the title against Isaiah Swerve Scott of NXT. NXT UK's Travis Banks, and the ace of NXT UK, Jordan Devlin. Who you got in this 4-way?
This I think is going to be the match of the night. This one I think is going to be the best match of the night. And I am going to go with Jordan Devlin pulling out the big win on this one.
Jordan. I was going to say
you going with Jordan Devlin as well? I really want to pick Jordan Devlin, but Angel Garza just won the title. He hasn't even defended it yet, so I'm gonna go with Garza winning this one. Okay. We got for the NXT Women's Championship is gonna be
meet Sasha Banks.
Angel Garza.
I give no successful defenses.
There's no women on the main card.
Rhea Ripley will defend the NXT Women's Championship against Toni Storm. Who you got in this one? This is a rematch from NXT UK TakeOver Blackpool 1, where Toni Storm defeated Rhea Ripley for the NXT UK Women's Championship. But now she gets a shot at the newly christened NXT Championship 2. Ripley, you got Ripley in this one? Who you got?
Yeah, I'm going to see Ripley taking a rematch on this one.
Yeah.
I see Ripley winning this.
I got Ripley.
Ripley's too big.
I got Ripley winning as well against Tony Time. And in the main event, it's going to be the 2 dominant factions in all of NXT. NXT UK's Imperium with the NXT UK champion Walter, Fabian Aichner, Marcel Barthel, and Alexander Wolf versus the Undisputed Era with the NXT champion Adam Cole, former NXT North American champion Roger Strong, and the tag team champions Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. You're going with Undisputed? What you got? 2019
was the year of the Undisputed Era. It starts to shift over to the Imperium going into 2020. I'm going with the Imperium.
And this is always the rarity when we do our predictions. I am going to agree with Top Guy JJ, and I think Imperium gets the victory here. WWE.
Yo, did you see
the chop?
I don't know what was better, the chop or the cell.
The chop, the cell was the best part.
Holy fuck.
The chop was the usual Volta chop, and then the cell by Adam Cole was one of the best cells of a Volta chop ever. And WWE Royal Rumble is how we cap off the weekend. It is a big pay-per-view, so I'll run through this very quickly.
Just going over it.
Yep. I am.
We got Sheamus one-on-one with Shorty G. Who you got?
Oh my fucking god.
This card is long, yo.
Who you got? Shorty G and Sheamus.
Wow, this is a pay-per-view match.
Right, like what?
Pick one.
Probably
pick one.
That should have been on the pre-show.
Just pick one. This should have been on SmackDown.
Shorty G.
You got Shorty G?
I don't fucking care.
Who you got, JJ?
Yeah, I'm definitely picking Sheamus.
I'm definitely picking Sheamus.
This is Sheamus' return to pay-per-view.
I forgot. I'm so
this is Sheamus' return to pay-per-view.
Sheamus, you're right.
He is not losing to a motherfucker that wears basketball shorts for matches.
He's gonna kick the shit out of him like he did 2 weeks ago. There you go.
He's not losing to one of the kids from Recess. Anyway,
not losing to Junior Varsity.
Falls Count Anywhere match. It is the big dog. Roman Reigns going one-on-one with King Corbin. What you got?
I'm actually kind of sick of this whole feud, but
it's Corbin! Corbin makes everything shit! Oh, God.
And then the fact that he's pulled Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler into this shit, they gotta give these people something to fucking do. I I hope Roman Reigns wins.
Good Lord, I'm praying for Roman Reigns to end this shit. I'm praying for Roman to end this shit. This is one of the reasons why SmackDown sucks.
Because King Corbin is in the main event. I agree.
Yes.
Roman Reigns gets the victory here. WWE United States Championship is on the line. It's going to be Andrade going one-on-one with Humberto Carrillo. Humberto just returned this past Monday on Monday Night Raw after Andrade laid him out with the hammerlock DDT on the concrete floor just over a month ago, and now this is his return.
Andrade.
You got Andrade in this one? Who you got, JJ?
Definitely Andrade is definitely retaining. I have no confidence in Humberto Carrillo. Not at all.
I feel like Andrade wins here, but this feud is not going to be over, and eventually Humberto is going to win the U.S. title.
Maybe in a month or two, but not right now.
SmackDown.
I'm just not sold on him.
SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line. We got Bayley defending against Lacey
Evans.
Evans. Can I just talk about the fact that Lacey Evans, oh my God, she's so much better as a babyface than she was as a heel. She was awful as a heel. She was Baron Corbin bad. Wow, I'm done. She was Baron Corbin, King Corbin bad as a heel, as a babyface. She's getting cheered by everybody. It's amazing. Lacey Evans for best babyface woman of the year.
Oh, you haven't seen The Incredibles, have you?
No.
Damn, you wouldn't get it.
So,
you got Bayley versus Lacey
Evans. Just some education for the heels. Just saying. Just a little bit of education as to what, you know. If you've ever seen some animations, you'll know exactly what the fuck you're looking at. She ugly.
I got Bayley.
Got Bayley winning this one. Who you got, JJ?
Bayley's definitely gonna retain.
I
don't see Lacey winning because I think Sasha is gonna have something to do with this.
Absolutely.
I feel like this is all leading to Sasha and Bayley at WrestleMania, so I feel like Bayley has to retain here. Raw Women's Championship is on the line. This one I am looking forward to. It's going to be Becky Lynch going one-on-one with Asuka.
This should be better than the last one that they did.
What do you mean? The last match they had?
Yeah.
Becky and Asuka had the best match at Royal Rumble last year.
I mean, I'm saying it's going to I want it to be better than I think part 2 should be better.
I don't know if it's going to be better because Becky Lynch...
Wow.
I'm just saying. Becky doesn't always come up big in these big matches.
Wow. Okay.
She's only come up big in one big match.
Yeah. Because I was thinking about Sasha having a match. Her match was against Ronda Rousey.
Yes.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. But Asuka versus Becky, who you got?
Because they did steal the show last year.
Yes.
So, I'm thinking Becky's going to retain it. Because they're not going to give it to Asuka because she still is tag team champion. If she wasn't a tag team champion, I would definitely say it was going to change over.
Yeah, I mean, they've been building up to Becky getting her win back finally, so I think Becky wins here.
Right.
Who you got?
As much as I would love these points, it would be everything, but there's no way
you
Becky Lynch. There's no way Becky Lynch is going into WrestleMania.
No one invited me? Wow.
There's no way WrestleMania is going without Becky Lynch as their champion. There's no way.
I also agree with that. WWE Universal Championship is on the line in a strap match.
This is some straight garbage.
It's been a while since I had a strap match. I love strap matches.
No, when I hear strap, I mean get the strap. Let's go. Let's do what are we doing in a strap match?
Strap match is where you go beat some leather on some people.
This is one of the ways you can actually beat the Fiend.
Absolutely. All he has to do is touch 4 corners.
This actually makes it believable.
All he has to do is touch 4 corners if it's the real strap match.
Because you're not beating him in a real match because you got to kill him.
Exactly. So you got Daniel Bryan getting a shot.
You gonna change the title? No.
Getting a shot at the Fiend Bray Wyatt in a strap match. Who you got?
The Fiend.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the Fiend is going into Mania as well. I mean, that's the hottest thing in WWE. I mean, that's not changing. Good match by Daniel Bryan, but the Fiend is winning.
I wish Daniel was not in this match and he was in the Royal Rumble, but
me too.
I'm going to go with the Fiend in this one.
Who would you rather see the Fiend go against?
This match is going to be very underwhelming.
What, at the Royal Rumble?
No, yeah, at the Royal Rumble. Who would you rather the Fiend face instead of Daniel Bryan?
No, I mean, he's the best opponent that they built up for the Fiend, but I don't really have, someone that I can pick.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this match is going to be worse than Roman and Corbin.
Nah, I won't say that.
This match is going to be
the strap match is going to be good. Daniel has not had a bad match with the Fiend, unlike Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, that wasn't Seth's fault.
Yes, it was.
That wasn't Seth's fault.
Yes, it
That was
was.
not Seth's
Yes, it
fault.
was.
See, that's when you call a booking decision going
Yeah,
really wrong.
I think the falls
Excuses.
count anyway would be better than because they can go to the back, they can go outside, they can be
We've
all
seen that with the Fiend though. That's how he won the title from Seth back at
right.
Sweet Saudi Money 4.
I
Was it
guess.
4 or was it 5?
I guess.
I mean, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Keep it real. All right, Women's Royal Rumble match. It is 30 women. Only announced names so far is Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, and Sarah Logan. There are 26 more to be determined, but
How do we know these women yet? Oh, they're gonna
Because
probably pick them from other.
they're lazy. Who you got, Krssi, who you got in winning the Women's Royal Rumble?
I really have not one clue. I really have not even thought about it. I just hope it's good.
Who you got, JJ?
I am picking Shayna Baszler to win the Women's Royal Rumble. To go on to WrestleMania to challenge Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's
And
Championship.
then make Ronda come back.
I wanted to say Shayna Baszler, but the name I'm gonna say is
That's a predictable name. Go ahead, Chris.
our Lord and Savior, UFC Hall of Famer, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Yeah. Woo!
God damn, your best Justin Roberts impression.
Thank you guys. This has been a great night. I'll see you.
And in the men's Royal Rumble.
We'll see you
Wait,
next
before
week,
you
guys.
go, the men's Royal Rumble. Who you
It's
got?
over now.
Who you got?
It's done.
Who you got?
Nope.
Coming in at number 1 is Brock Lesnar. You got Roman Reigns in this, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Ricochet, Rey Mysterio, AJ Styles, Eric Rowan, King Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, Otis, Tucker, Elias, Aleister Black, Buddy Murphy, Rusev, Bobby Lashley,
Are you really
R-Truth,
all- okay.
Braun Strowman, Shinsuke Nakamura, Seth Rollins, Raw Tag Team Champion Buddy Murphy, Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens, and 6 more to be announced. Who you got?
Brock Lesnar.
You got the next big thing, Brock Lesnar?
No, I don't fucking know. Who do we want to see at WrestleMania? That's the question. Out of all of these people, the person hasn't even been announced yet. I'm going with that person. One of those people that hasn't been announced to be announced.
Guess.
A guess, surprise guess.
Take a guess out there. Take a shot in the dark.
Maybe someone from NXT. Let's see.
Go out on a limb.
Keith Lee.
She's gonna bask in this glory because he is limitless. So since JJ has left us, I will go. And the winner of the men's Royal Rumble
Oh God, I can't. I don't even want to.
will be Roman, the big dog, Roman. He's so strong, Roman, the big dog, Roman. It's his Royal Rumble. Yes, the big dog, Roman Reigns, wins the Royal Rumble, goes on to WrestleMania, and becomes the first man to defeat the Fiend and win back the title he never lost, that he lost to leukemia, the Universal Championship. The big dog,
Why do
Roman
we think
Reigns,
that's a thing?
takes it back.
Are we
What?
still talking about this shit?
Yes.
Who'd you pick for the Rumble?
I picked the big dog.
Because I put in the comment section who I picked that the producer wants to enlighten us because I picked it for you.
But you commented under my name, so go ahead.
He actually commented under the Spotlight name.
Oh,
He
even
picked
worse.
The big dog.
Y'all both picked the same
You mean
thing?
JJL picked the big dog, right? You said it was under the Spotlight name.
That's what he wrote.
Okay, cool. JJL. So who you got, JJ?
No, I picked whoever shit that I just typed on with my prediction.
No, that was the Spotlight, so that was JJL. Who you got, JJ?
Oh my God.
I'm picking Roman Reigns, obviously, because he's going to be the one to miraculously beat the Fiend at WrestleMania.
Where are you guys getting this information from?
This is fucking WWE for you. What else do you think we're going to get it from? Who else can beat the Fiend?
Nobody.
No one, except the forklift and bullets. But we're not going to get either one. So the one person that's moves are stronger than bullets and are stronger than forklifts is Roman motherfucking Reigns. Because 13 stomps, a sledgehammer, 13 chairs, 12 ladders, and bash him in the brain with a fucking mallet wasn't enough to beat him. But 2 spears will do it.
Roman was once in an ambulance that got flipped over and he
Man,
survived.
fuck this shit. This is why I'm not,
Awesome.
Yo, WrestleMania, this will go down as the worst WrestleMania in fucking the last 10, 12 years at least.
All I was saying. So,
Wait, Chris G.
let's hear from the Spotlight and the Tru Heels before we wrap things up.
This is why I'm not rushing to get down to Tampa, even though I love warm weather.
Chris G says, hopefully the fickle crowd cheers him this time.
Nobody give a shit about fucking Daniel Bryan, that's why.
Negro Buck says,
I don't know why I don't get it.
He didn't even talk about Daniel Bryan. He talked about the big dog.
He said the fickle.
He said the fickle fans.
the crowd fickle.
Yeah, he's calling the crowd fickle.
Okay, whatever.
Negro Buck says, Roman Reigns is the blue turtle shell.
Yo, my peoples are feeling me, yo. They with me on this shit. The turtle shell and go ahead with the last. Actually, I want to take this one. According to Brad Shepard and Chris, Roman Reigns' spear Superman punch is stronger than a 44 Magnum bullet. It's facts.
Seems legit.
But his spear is gonna beat the Fiend.
The Superman punch brings out pyro, so you know.
Yes.
Steve Salvage says Keith Lee to eliminate Brock in the latest Keith Lee gif to be created.
Nope. It is gonna be Matt Riddle that eliminates Brock Lesnar. Bro. He's gonna manipulate a joint all over his ass. Absolutely. Matt Riddle. You got it, right?
No.
High five.
No.
Jesus Christ.
All right, we gotta promote
worst ever.
what's coming up on our YouTube channel this weekend. A brand new SmackDown with the Lynches is coming up. We got Going Raw with Drunk Guy JJ, Nest XT, and All Elite Recap will be available on our YouTube channel this weekend. I'll plug for our Facebook Tru Heel's group page, become a member today. Tru Heel Heat page, like and support our page there. The Spotlight, the Pro Wrestling Spotlight, Dirt Sheet Radio, and Battle Club Pro. You can follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Twitter, follow us at Tru Heel Heat. Krssi Love, where can they find you at?
They can find me on IG and on Facebook and on Twitter. The sensation is Krssi Love _, and Krssi Lynch.
JJ.
Tru Heel _ Top Guy JJ at Instagram and Justin Johnson on Facebook. God, he just tortured me, man. He just tortured me.
I'm all about love.
Like, he just tortured me.
You can catch me on Instagram at Tru Heel _ Epic SP3. Follow Tru Heel Heat page on Instagram. A lot of great material on there. We're always promoting our YouTube channel there. Speaking of our YouTube channel, become a subscriber to our Tru Heel Heat YouTube channel. We are inching closer and closer to 400 subscribers up on
I just
there.
gave us one more yesterday.
Look at her. She's
Look at
always
that.
working.
I made my-
She's
And
always working.
I'm gonna have some shit to get off my chest.
She's
boy.
always working.
I got we got a new person that started at my job. He was like, "What do you do?" I was like, "Well, by the way, I have podcasts," and you know, he was like, "Really? Where?" It's like, "It's on YouTube. Give me your phone. Let me show you."
There you go.
And he was like, "You hit subscribe." I was like, "Duh."
She's always promoting. I love it. And follow Battle Club Pro on YouTube, as well as Jimmy Macaram, where I'm doing the Power reviews, as well as Watchmen reviews. Definitely having fun with that. iTunes, SoundCloud, Anchor. You can check us out. Tru Heel Heat will be up on iTunes. We're going to get all the older ones, 59, 60, and this one, 61, will be on our iTunes page coming up this following week. The Four Quarters Podcast, that's my basketball podcast with my good brother Chris G of Joints and Jabronis, as well as Dre and Matt, so check that out as well. So, for the Tru Heel Phenom SP3, the resident Tru Heel alcoholic Top Guy JJ, and the beautiful, the lovely princess of the Tru Heels, Miss Krssi Love, we are signing off for Tru Heel Heat 61 until Tru Heel Heat 62. We will see you again until next time.
Stay real.